Gunther, my king, my world heavyweight champion, is taking some time off. And part of that is because of his vicious but great attack on Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, resulted in a fine and an indefinite suspension. And after this long-winded promo from McAfee on Raw, he said that he would like the suspension to be lifted, and he wants to face him at Backlash. Again, I don't know that it's officially official, but it looks like we're getting Gunther versus Pat McAfee, and I am like so torn on how I feel about it.
This is what Gunther needs. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, because you want Pat McAfee to win and then just
No,
ruin Gunther. That's what you
no,
want.
I don't think Pat needs to win at all. You're projecting.
No, I was
You
sitting
didn't
there
even
as
hear my
you were
reasoning. You
flipping
just
double birds to Gunther saying "fuck Gunther."
yes, because it was awful. It was a monster
It
move.
was incredible.
It was yes. For what it was incredible. Gunther needed another side of him after he lost to Jey Uso. Like, where do you go from here? You go into this just rage-filled monster that goes on a tear. And who else? It's been done before. You're gonna beat up this guy in the locker room. Cool. Putting your hands on a broadcaster because he put Michael Cole to sleep first, and then Pat defended him. Then he puts Pat McAfee in. Going across that line of touching or putting your hands on the commentator, it's something that's like not done. You don't do that because they're just commentating whatnot. And when you do that, like there's an evil side to you that the fans don't. It kind of blurs the line between, it brings kayfabe back a little bit in a sense. With oh shit, like he just went after Pat McAfee or Michael Cole, and like he's fighting Pat McAfee now. When I say once, Pat McAfee is very good in the ring. He's a lot better than people give him credit for. So for him to have a match with Gunther would be awesome. Gunther winning that match and like ending Pat McAfee would put him on another level of dominance that we may not have seen yet. There could be still more from Gunther. So I see a light at the end of the tunnel from this. And I know a lot of people are saying Goldberg is going to come back and whatnot. I don't think that's it. I don't know. I'm not going to
will want to
comment that.
die. I will want to die.
That will legitimately be your personal hell.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I also don't love this idea that Gunther is going to show his dominance and evil side by taking out a commentator. I'm not really sure.
No, it's
how like that is a good idea. Because it's like, oh, cool, you picked on the weakest guy in the building. That's great. Like, wow, that's so impressive. You took out Pat McAfee. Like,
that's the point, Sarah.
That's a bad point because he should be able to take out somebody else instead.
But it's okay. I can't.
No, it's just because you want to see everything positive, and everything is not positive. So, like, Gunther facing a commentator is terrible. Is terrible.
What do you mean? Going after McAfee is a good thing.
Who's a commentator
and gets in the ring too. He's been in
Michael Cole did too. So what's the difference?
Yes, but it's the illusion of the commentator to wrestler. That's the whole point.
But like, how is anyone feuding with a commentator a good idea? When has that ever been a good idea? Well, he also was coming off the heels of tapping to Jey Uso. Like, yeah, the next step that makes sense is to go against Pat McAfee.
Because he lost the title. He's like, that's it. It does. What were Pat McAfee and Michael Cole saying to him before Mania?
I think
they're undefeated.
I think some of you guys are also far too confident in believing that Gunther is going to beat Pat McAfee. I think you're way too confident.
I think you're way too pessimistic.
They had him cheat against Jey Uso and tap to him in 3 seconds. I think I've been validated.
No.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Exactly.
That's a
one-off.
Joke. No, that's
it's just a one-off.
I still don't love it though because what are we doing? And if it's supposed to be for Goldberg, I'd want to die. I want to die. That is like the absolute worst. And the thing is then Goldberg comes back to beat him.